world spin outside for a minute. Lean back, let the smoke tell the story. Concrete jungle breathing slow, neon lights in the rain, tracing patterns in the smoke to ease the weight of the strain. Low slung clouds hanging heavy, purple mist in the air, a velvet rhythm for the soul, stripping down every care. Sink into the haze where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these blues things. Yeah. Saxophone whispering secrets to the midnight street, the ghost of the 90s in the shuffle of the beat. Lean back, let the gravity pull you to the floor, chasing shadows through the keyhole of an open door. Coffee cold on the table, mind's warm in the glow, steady as the tide when the moon starts to show. Yeah. It's a quiet kind of magic in the space between sounds, elevated spirit while we're keeping our feet on the ground. Dusty crates in the corner, storage trapped in no wax, just a needle in the groove, helping mind and body relax. Echoes of a blues man playing chords in the dark, merging with the hip-hop soul, catching every little spark. Time is just a concept when the bass hits the chest, taking every heavy thought and putting it to rest. Starlight filter through the blinds, painting lines on the wall, wrapped in 420 vibes, we're standing 10 feet tall. Soft ripples in the dark, a slow burning spark. Fade out the noise, find the poise, sink into the haze where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy things. Keep it mellow, stay in the haze, just peace, love, and the blues. Catch you on the flip side. Welcome to the inner circle. Breathe in the atmosphere. The world can wait. It's time to drift. Purple clouds rising from a corner in the dark. waiting for the rhythm just to find a little spark. The bass is like a heartbeat, steady and so deep, while the rest of the city is falling fast asleep. Sink into the haze, where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy themes. Dust on the fader, magic in the air, a 90-degree angle in my favorite chair. The trumpet is a ghost whispering through the smoke, telling all the stories that the heavy silence spoke. Into the haze, where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy things. Mellow vibes hitting like a soft summer rain, cleaning out the static and the clutter in the brain. It's a 420 ritual, a slow motion dance, falling even deeper into this rhythmic trance. Old school soul with a new school twist, wrapped in a feeling that can't be dismissed. The guitar strings are pulling at the memories we keep, while the sub bass is diving where the water is deep, floating through the ceiling past the neon and the gray, finding our own heaven in a hazy kind of way. Stay in the pocket, let the record just spin. This is where the peace and the music begin. Soft ripples in the dark, a slow burning spark. Fade out the noise, find the poise. Sink into the haze, where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy things. The session is over, but the vibe never ends. Keep the haze in your soul, stay smooth. We're out. Close your eyes, feel the weight of the day just melt away. It's just you and the rhythm now. Let's go. Shadows dancing on the ceiling in a slow motion trance. Give the weary mind a second, give the soul a chance. The city hums a lullaby outside the window pane, while the blues-drenched melody washes out the pain. Sink into the haze, where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy things. Retro spirits calling from a crate of dusty gold. Stories of the midnight sun, stories never told. The kick drum is a heartbeat, the hi-hat is the rain, linking up the pleasure with the echo of the strain. Sink into the haze, where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on a river of these bluesy things. Silver smoke rising like a ladder to the moon, humming to the vibration of this mellow tune. It's a 420 feeling deep within the bones, finding all the answers in these saxophone tones. Baggy silhouettes and the smell of old pine. Everything is flowing, everything is fine. A touch of the 70s and 90s style flow, keeping it authentic, keeping it real low. The candle burns down, but the vibe is staying lit. Every single piece of the puzzle starts to fit in this purple sanctuary. We're finding our way, turning all the darkness into shades of blue and gray. Soft ripples in the dark, slow burning spark, fade out the noise, find the poise. Sink into the haze, where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy themes. Take one last breath, hold it, release. The haze stays with you. Keep the groove in your heart until next time. Light it up. Let the rhythm settle in your bones. We're drifting through the purple clouds tonight. Street lights flickering like a heartbeat in slow-mo. The world is moving fast, but I'm moving with the low flow. Thick smoke curling like a ghost in the hallway, chasing all the blues away. doing it the calm way. Sink into the haze where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy things. Dust and memory spinning round on the turntable, keeping my perspective and my mental state stable. The bass is a blanket, the snare is a whisper, as the air gets heavy and the vision gets crisper. Indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy things. Coffee cup stained with the shadows of the night. Everything's golden in the soft focus light. Blues in the basement, hip-hop in the attic, finding the peace in the middle of the static. 9-5 energy, baggy jeans and the attitude, living in the moment with a soul full of gratitude. The guitar is weeping but the beat is so steady. Whenever you're losing it, the groove is always ready. Midnight sanctuary where the 420 spirit lives, taking what the earth grows and all the joy it gives. Wrapped in the indigo, lost in the green, the smoothest session that you've ever seen. Soft ripples in the dark, a slow burning spark, fade out the noise, find the poise, sink into the haze where the indigo flows, where the clock stops ticking and the tempo goes low. Green leaves turning into silver gray dreams, floating on the river of these bluesy things. Just let it linger. The smoke, the sound, the soul. Stay hazy. Stay